AI looks magical from the outside, but honestly, the more I work with it, the more I realize it's just a system that we can understand, shape, and design for, even if we are still learning every day. So, today, let's break down the AI design ecosystem together. When AI started booming, I remember feeling unsure. Where do designers fit in? What exactly a role is? Because most of the explanation make it sound like engineers build everything and we make just pretty screens. But over the time, I realized that design shapes the entire AI ecosystem and experience, not just the interfaces, the inputs, the outputs, the user trust, and even how the model behaves in the real world. And the clearer we understand the ecosystem, the better we design for it. So I divided this whole video into five different parts. Number one, the AI product pipeline. Number two, where designers actually fit. Number three, collaboration, a shared learning loop. Number four, input, outputs, and model behaviors. And number five, the real AI touchpoints. Let's start with the simplest mental model that I use, the AI product pipeline. It's not technical, it's just a flow of how things actually work. Take Grammarly as an example. Step 1, user input. The user types something. Simple. Step 2, system captures it. Whatever you wrote gets sent to the model. Step 3, model behavior. The model analyzes tone, grammar, and clarity. Step 4, the output. It returns suggestions. Step 5, the feedback loop. You accept or reject, and the system learns what you prefer in your previous time. And here's the interesting point. Even if the model sees perfect, the experience can still feel wrong if the UI doesn't guide it the user correctly. And that's the biggest aha moment. So here's the interesting part. I used to think that AI is all about AI models, GPU, and some heavy tech. But when I actually step into the real AI projects, I realize something surprising. Designers play a bigger role than you think. Not because that we know machine learning, but because AI literally can't work without design decisions. When AI gives the answer or a content, someone needs to define its tone, the behavior, the do's and don'ts, the context, how user give the feedback. And that someone is usually the designers because we understand the flow, emotion, and the journey better than anyone else. One big shift in AI is collaboration. And honestly, when I think that I really learn about something new, someone from AI ML team comes and teaches me something new, better. An AI product involves AI ML engineers, data scientists, front end or back end engineers, product managers in you and me, the designers. So we are learning from each other constantly. I remember this one case. One day that model was giving some weird tone suggestions. I thought that model was somewhat broken, but turned out that confidence score for that particular model was really low. This is what my MLAI teammate explained me. So we didn't change the model. We changed the UI. High confidence, strong highlight. Low confidence, subtle suggestion safety. That small decision makes a model 10x smarter, and this gains from the team collaboration, not knowing everything. You get it? There are three main components that changed how I look at AI design. Number one is input. Inputs are not just what the user types. It's about and it includes the context, the history, and the selection. Like Notion AI, it reads the entire document context, not just one line. Understanding this helped me design better prompts and flows. Number two, outputs. Outputs decide how confident, useful, or overwhelming the AIs are. For example, Figma AI. If you show too many variations, that creates cognitive load. Too few feels limited. Finding that balance is pure design intuition. Number three, the behavior, and this is my favorite part. Model's behavior is the real AI personality. Think about Spotify AI DJ. It changes based on your listening habits, the time of day, the mood patterns. Designing for the behavior is ongoing. You keep adjusting based on how user reflect to that. We interact with AI often when we actually relax. Here are few some examples that I keep studying to improve my own work. Number one, Grammarly. Micro suggestions, contextual changes. Simple. Notion AI, conversational plus contextual. Super click. Figma AI, workflow automation and generative UI. Instagram Reels AI, how we can forget this one. Personalization at scale. It learns your behavior faster than you realize. ChatGPT, flexible, multimodal, and unpredictable, great for studying input and output patterns. Each of these uses AI differently, but the design pattern underneath all of these are always intentional. If there is one thing that I have learned while designing for AI is that no one has everything figured out yet. Not engineers, not designers, not even PMs, and not even the models itself. We all are learning, we all are adapting, and that's what makes AI design exciting. So don't wait to know everything before you step in. Just start exploring the ecosystem. Ask better questions, prototype more, and design with clarity and curiosity. AI doesn't replace designers, it needs those designers who are willing to grow with it. And I will see you in the next episode. Namaskara.